Welcome back to the 128 KB podcast. This week, Andy has a dark admission. Welcome back to the 128 KB podcast. We are back once again due to lack of popular demand.
As always.
To talk about all things gaming for you every week, once a week, like clockwork, except for when we don't do it.
I don't think we've missed an episode yet.
Don't tempt fate. And this week, we've got a real doozy for you.
I know, it's not something I expected.
It's definitely not something any of us expected. Something that we've been incredibly hard on all these years.
It's true, yeah. We really have.
Yeah, hammered them. And Andy,
Yeah.
you've got a dark admission to make.
I do, yeah.
Almost to show that you're a massive hypocrite.
I didn't want to do this episode.
I'm forcing you.
Yeah,
I'm forcing
AJ
you.
forced me.
Yeah.
I bought an Xbox.
Wait, what? The original Xbox?
Yeah, the original.
To play retro
yeah.
games, yeah?
Well, yeah. Well, actually, no. But
No.
it wasn't a 360 either, even though I like playing those games.
No. It's because they're all dead.
Yes, and it wasn't an Xbox One either. No. I bought a Series X, which can play all of those things, AJ. What can the PS5 can play backwards compatible?
The PS5 can play PS4 games.
Oh,
Some
true.
of
The
them.
only games that are getting released.
Yeah, the new
it's
games.
not-
Yeah.
yeah.
It doesn't have any series exclusives either.
No.
Although Spider-Man 2 is coming out soon.
What, for PS4?
Probably.
Like the nice Red Dead for PS4.
Yeah. Yes. All right. You've got a fair point. But we need to walk through this
I know.
because regular listeners and viewers of any of our videos
Yep.
will know that A, we avoid Xbox content.
We do. Yeah, we don't make Xbox
We don't
content.
make any Xbox content. And B, whenever it comes up, it's usually
The butt of a
negative or it's a joke that,
Yeah, yeah.
well, let's be honest, no one cares. It's Xbox. Just get
Yeah.
a PC.
Yeah.
And then I get a text over the weekend.
You got a photo.
A photo. Oops. And it's a picture of your Series X
Yeah.
with a Starfield controller.
Yes. Yeah.
Andy,
Yeah.
what happened?
I don't know. Because I've always avoided Xbox. And I say this, but I've had every Xbox ever made. I bought the original Xbox when it came out.
Yeah.
Bought the 360 when it came out.
Yeah.
I had the Xbox One, not when it came out, but shortly after. So I've had lots of Xboxes. This is not my first like foray into Xbox, you know. But I've always been, I'm a PC gamer. I don't need Xbox.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's
so
fair.
I need PlayStation because there's actual PlayStation exclusives.
Yes.
Most PC games are, Xbox games are on PC. And then obviously I'm a Switch gamer as well, a Nintendo player. So I've just let Xbox slide for the past, I don't know how many years. Quite a long time.
Yeah.
I've just not bothered thinking about it. And we both ignore it.
Yeah.
Because we just don't need to think about it. But there's a little game coming out, very, very soon.
Oh, like indie game or
Yeah, it's only going to be small,
Right,
Just
yeah.
a little,
What's that?
It's like some farm sim in space, it's something about fields and stars and Starfield, I think it's called. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that little
That one, yeah, that
little game, possibly the biggest game ever made.
yeah.
That little game.
And I didn't realize how soon we were to launch, so I obviously remember the announcement. I think it was 2018.
Yeah.
5 years. And I went, well, we'll see that in about 15 years. And so I forgot everything about it. And then obviously recently there's been a lot of marketing.
Yeah.
And I started going, oh man, that looks really good. I even pre-ordered it on PC on Steam. And I was like, yep, that's going to be really, really good as well. Now, at the minute, I don't really have access to play on PC easily, but I still have access to my TV. And I'm like, well, my gaming PC is kind of sat gathering dust. And my editing PC for work is actually a more capable gaming PC than my gaming PC. So I was like, this is kind of pointless.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be playing PC games and I want Starfield. So I was like, I'm going to sell the PC and buy an Xbox.
Which is a locally advert as well, if anyone's interested in buying his PC.
Yes, that's it. Yeah. I bought the Xbox before I sold the PC.
It's not that sensible.
But there was a reason, because instead of buying Starfield on PC, you can get a little thing called Games Pass, and just
Do you know,
get
I've got
Starfield
a feeling
day
that
one.
we can title this video, I was wrong about the Xbox.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I feel like maybe I'm just easily swayed, because I almost bought a Steam Deck when you did as well.
I know.
I think I am easily swayed.
I think you are. Yeah.
But also,
As am I.
because I wasn't interested in the Xbox, that meant that any Xbox news, I just kind of precluded myself from. I was
Absolutely,
just
me too.
Oh, I'm not interested.
It would never hit my feed. My
Because
feed was full of.
If I want to play
everything
those
else.
games, I'll play them on the PC.
Exactly.
I'm just not that interested. But there's so many features, and I'm going to get hate for this because I'm a massive PlayStation fan, but there's so many features that they've integrated that are so much better than the PlayStation.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's painful.
Yeah.
It's a painful admission. First up, games.
Madness.
Are we yet to see a proper PS5 game that's just on the PS5?
I still want to say Final Fantasy 16, but is it? I don't think that was on PS4, but it might be.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Let's say that's one of them.
Okay. Yeah,
We've
there's not many.
got Final Fantasy 16. We've got Spider-Man 2 coming soon.
Yes.
It doesn't fill me with a lot of excitement. Final Fantasy 16 has had lukewarm response at best. It's not
Really?
been bowling people over.
Yeah.
I've never really been a big fan of Spider-Man games. We spoke about this earlier. I was
Yeah.
I'll play them for about an hour and have the best time razzing around the city.
Yeah.
Ooh!
Yeah.
And then I'll get really bored of it.
Yeah.
It just doesn't
They're
really switch anything off for
very
me.
samey. Like, you know, like I love them.
Yeah.
Like Christina's completed it. She loved it. And I've always enjoyed them. But when you look at it, like take a step back, it's always the same like fetch quests. It's always the same kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like the main storyline's fun, but like outside of that, there's not much going on really.
Now, Bethesda RPGs are universally just always the best games.
Oh, they're insane.
Fallout 3,
Yep.
it still blows my... I go back, I played it not too long ago, a few years back again. It's still amazing.
It's incredible.
What a game. Skyrim.
Yeah.
Just like for its time as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All of them. All of the Elder Scrolls stuff.
Absolutely.
Is incredible. And
Oblivion.
even
Yeah.
Morrowind, you know?
Yeah.
And it's funny because I was saying this to you earlier because I hadn't even realized it until we were talking. And I looked back and I went, hang on a second. I built a PC to play Oblivion because my dad's family PC wasn't a PC like for gaming. So I bought Oblivion and I put it in my dad's computer and it died. It wouldn't even load past the CGI cutscene going to the menu. I couldn't even load that. So I built a PC to play Oblivion. And then in 2011, when I was at university, I built a PC to play Skyrim. And now I'm buying an Xbox to play Starfield.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, Bethesda games, love them or hate them, you know, you can't deny the like clout that they have. I love Fallout. I love Skyrim.
It feels like Starfield feels like the first moment in which we're really, as from the PlayStation camp, really gonna feel the pain of Microsoft's acquisitions of everything.
Yeah.
It's the first time I've looked over at the Xbox camp really longingly and gone, God, I want that game.
Yes.
I quite like racing game, like car racing games.
Yeah.
So Forza is one I've always looked at, but then I've gone, well, we've got Gran Turismo and that's quite good.
Yeah.
And I'm not that much of a fan to like longingly want it.
Yeah.
But like Bethesda RPGs, sci-fi games, sci-fi games that are good, firstly, but the ones that you can dogfight in space and also be on planets, that kind of thing's like right up my street.
Yeah.
So Starfield is like, I want that.
Yeah.
I want to be able to experience that.
Absolutely.
It's going to have to be on PC.
But that's the thing. Like, I've even just looking at Bethesda, like, I've always played Skyrim or Fallout and gone, why is there no like sci-fi one? Why is there no like set in space? I've always been a sci-fi nut.
Yeah.
And every sci-fi game's like always let me down. You know, really, you want all of those things. You want those dogfights.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, look at the Star Wars games, amazing, but they always excel when they're doing that one thing.
Yes.
So like Star Wars Squadron or whatever, they're just in space. It's just dogfights. There's nothing else. Yeah, great. But that's one aspect. Then there's like, the ones where you're down on the ground.
Yeah.
Great. But there's never that kind of big thing. I thought it was going to be there with No Man's Sky. I was like, yeah. Then I was like, this is really boring.
Yeah.
Like, this is like barren. There's nothing to do. Yes, I know they've updated it a lot since, but
It's Minecraft.
when it launched, it was terrible.
It's basically Minecraft.
I'd say Minecraft was more fun when I played it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, this is so annoying. And then whatever happened to Star Citizen, I don't know if you know about that game that got crowdfunded. It got like $1 billion or whatever.
Yeah.
And that was donkeys years ago. That just fell into nothing.
There's been a few that have flirted close. Chorus came out on PlayStation, PS4, PS5. Primarily dogfighting based in space.
Right.
It looked quite good. Its longevity was actually quite thin. It got quite boring.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. There's been very little that have combined all of the things.
Yes.
From exploration to human interaction, RPG style playing, class systems, and then the space kind of exploration of fighting elements.
Yeah, like everything. And that's what I was hoping for from The Outer Worlds, which is funnily made by the original Fallout creators, and Fallout New Vegas. And so I kind of feel sorry for them because they had the original Fallout games and then they did Fallout New Vegas. Then they brought The Outer Worlds and Bethesda's like, we're going to do one up on you.
Isn't there a sequel to The Outer Worlds as well coming?
Is there?
Outer Worlds 2 or was released recent?
No, I'm not aware of that.
I'll have to check. I'm sure I've seen talk of it.
Wow, yeah.
Starfield's just gonna
it's gonna
absolutely blow that out of the water, which is sad. Before we go too far into Starfield land, because there's loads to talk about that. And we could probably do a whole episode just on it.
We could,
Maybe we will when you've started playing it.
Yes, absolutely.
There's loads apart from this game that has come to light about having an Xbox that is so apparently missing from PlayStation.
Yes.
And number one has to be Games Pass. Everyone knows about it.
Absolutely. Games Pass is ridiculous.
Compare it to the PlayStation equivalent of the PlayStation Network subscription.
Yeah.
PS Plus, whatever it's called.
And there's like so many levels to that. That PlayStation Plus thing gets extortionate. When you go to like the highest tier, that's like
expensive.
Serious money. Yeah. And even then you only get access to like, a handful of PlayStation 1 games or whatever. Like
a very select handful of backwards compatible games that you have to download or stream, I believe.
Yeah.
You get a couple of games free every month, of which they're all old titles. Yeah. Always.
Yeah. There's nothing new.
And normally it works as there's one game that you would class as AAA.
Oh, absolutely. Then the rest are random, indie things.
And you get some good games on there.
Yeah.
And 99% of the time, I don't even bother adding them to my account.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
I'm just looking at it and I'm like,
nah. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I will add something if it looks good. I never play them.
And that's the other thing.
I never
played them. No. And it annoys me that it exists a lot of the time on the PlayStation because if it's a game that's good, I have already bought it at full price.
Absolutely.
Release.
Yeah, because it comes to the service so late. Yeah. Like you said, you've already bought it and likely played it by the time it comes around for free. Yeah.
And so this is where the big separator comes with the Xbox Games Pass.
Yeah.
Because that's not the case.
No.
As told with Starfield, day one available.
Day one release. Yeah, they're not even like saying, after 3 months it will come, which is still amazing.
Is there multiple subscription tiers to the Games Pass?
There is. But basically it works as far as I'm aware, you've got Games Pass for Xbox, which is like here in the UK, I think it's about £8, maybe $8.99, because the price has changed recently. So I want to say $8.99 for Xbox, and that will give you Xbox Games Pass. So that gives you access to everything basically on Xbox. You've got the same thing at the same price for PC, and that is just for PC. So the same thing basically.
Yeah.
Or you've got Ultimate, which is all of it. So you get all the PC games, all the Xbox games, so you can play like on either. And then I think you get like 20% discount in the store as well.
Really?
Yeah, for like having that. It's crazy, isn't it?
Just gets more annoying.
And then you get access to like, because obviously I got Ultimate because I'm a PC gamer as well. Yeah. So I was like, right, I'll just get Ultimate. It's fine because Ultimate's only like a couple of quid more. So I was like, why not? I did it, linked it to my account, and then it said, oh, you have nearly 500 games on your account. It's like, sorry, what? 500 games? It's like 490 games or something in Games Pass. And you look through and there's like all the new ones, and you're like, there's like Redfall on there. You got like, Starfield's coming. You got like, obviously Deathloop's a couple of years old now, but it's on there.
Yeah.
You've got like, what are those other ones? Ghost Song.
Yeah.
What's that? Moon
Scars.
Moon Scars. You like there's loads of stuff on like every Halo game.
Yeah.
All the Forzas. There's just so many games on there. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I can't even think of them off the top of my head because there's nearly 500. Like Jesus. Just so many games. And I went through with Christina, just literally going through every game, clicking on each one, looking at the description and stuff, adding it to my play later or downloading it. Like, and it was just madness. And you can stream them first.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah.
Just going to say that. Now, Sony trialed that for PlayStation Now, and I thought it was a really good system. It didn't really get much positive feedback, and they obviously canned it after a while, but it was a small subscription fee, but it was additional to PlayStation Network, which was rubbish.
Extra, yeah.
But you could stream games. And I was like, do you know what? What a great way of trialing a game, whether I want to buy it or not. And they had the backwards compatible games that you could stream on there. I was like, this could be a really good way forward. Gone.
Yeah.
Okay, they got rid of it. Maybe they'll bring it back, especially with the PlayStation, the PSP Mark II.
Yeah.
Yeah, PlayStation Portal.
Portal, not portable.
But that takes me to the next thing is obviously the remote play architecture for Xbox is very good.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Because literally every game, if you go on your Games Pass section, every game you can install, so you can download, and it tells you if it's a 360 game or whatever, and you can go and what's it called when you search for like the categories, you can choose you can filter out what system, so you can just look at the Xbox Originals, 360, One, whatever. You can just go through them all like that if you want. But every game where it says install, right next to it you've got the stream, and it tells you, for better, experience, download it, but you can just click on it and play.
You can remote play from any device. So like your phone, you can remote play from.
Yeah, there's two ways of doing it.
Can you stream from your phone? Or from their server?
Yes. So there's two ways of doing it. So you can either have your Xbox locally play the game over the internet, and you could be anywhere, but your Xbox is doing the heavy loading, or you can just stream it from their servers.
That's so much better.
It's mad, isn't it? It's crazy.
And it's so simple.
It is.
Now, there's talk that PlayStation might do this with they're
Chronos. No.
Yeah, Chronos.
Yeah, it is Chronos. Yeah.
The project's called Project Chronos, and it's their new, if you don't know, it's their new server architecture, which is going to allow as close to zero latency streaming as possible. They're claiming 1 millisecond up to down.
Yeah.
Which would be insane.
Yeah.
I don't know how they can predict that, because it's obviously dependent on your own internet connection.
Absolutely, yeah.
But if that is the case, that's pretty incredible. So there's speculation that this could link up with the PlayStation Portal and you'll be able to stream from that. If that happens, that's a massive tick for PlayStation Portal.
Absolutely.
That makes that device valid all of a sudden in my mind.
Absolutely. But then you think with the Portal, that's slated for release in like the next couple of months. And Chronos is going to be like another year
away. And also, it doesn't solve the fact that PlayStation doesn't yet have a library of games in which you can just stream from. Sign up to account like you used to with PlayStation Now, that you can with Xbox Games Pass. That doesn't exist yet. It's only the games you already own.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, isn't it?
So it doesn't work. It falls down. Beyond that, and the remote play architecture, the big one that I guess we both knew about because we've talked about it, but didn't really appreciate it.
Yeah, I don't think we kind of, realised the gravity of it.
The backwards compatibility.
Absolutely. Which is hilarious because we've both got big retro games collections.
I've even got old Xbox games.
I know, I've stolen some.
I lent some to you now. I was like, have them, man. You can play them. I can't.
Absolutely.
So if you're like us and from the PlayStation or Switch land and have kind of ignored Xbox, pretty much, I think it's like 90% of the entire Xbox back catalogue,
All systems, yeah.
from the very first Xbox right through, is fully backwards compatible. You place the disc into your Series X, and it will download a current version of that game.
Yeah.
Play it at the appropriate resolution.
Yeah.
And so you can enjoy that Xbox 360 or original Xbox game at high resolution.
It looks insane.
You showed me, is it Dead or Alive?
Dead or Alive on the original Xbox, yeah.
It's never looked so good.
I couldn't believe it.
It's amazing.
It's ridiculous. It was like a 10 gig download, so it's like the whole thing.
And you're playing it on a 4K OLED screen.
Yeah.
That's going to really show up if it's just a stretched 360p image.
Yeah, and it's not. It looks like a remaster, you know? I couldn't believe it. Like, it's crisp. And the controls played as if you're playing a modern game. I loaded in SSX.
Yeah, great game.
It played as if it just got released yesterday. You know, like I couldn't believe it. I was gobsmacked at the visuals and the controls of how fluid it was, because it is literally like they've just remastered every game, and I couldn't believe it. The funny thing was the first 2 discs we put in, it didn't recognize. It said, "No, sorry, this is."
Oh, really?
Yeah. But one of them, one of them was like some random Barbie thing that Christina had. So like they're like, "Yeah, we're not going to."
No one's going to play this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and the other one was like a not for resale disc. That clearly Christina had rented and never given back to Blockbuster before they shut down.
That's why they went bust.
Yeah. So I found that quite funny.
Yeah.
But the other ones worked. You just put them in and it just goes, you need to download the update. And it's like, yeah, sweet. Downloaded, done.
I guess the thought of this, we brought it up a couple of weeks ago when we were talking about the Red Dead Redemption not remaster. I'm still angry about that, by the way. And the fact that it was already available for Xbox players.
Yeah.
All you have to do is go to your local games exchange and buy the £10 copy of the game.
Yep.
Or probably get it off the Xbox online store.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can buy it,
and it was
from
like
the store.
Next to nothing.
Yeah.
As by way of an experiment, when we were having lunch today, me and Andy went into our local town. Nothing special, small Cornish town. It's got a couple of like secondhand game stores in it. And on the Xbox, you could get Red Dead Redemption.
Yep.
It was £10.
£10, yeah.
So for £10, I could buy that disc.
Yeah.
Pop it in your Series X.
Yeah.
It will install
the 4K version.
The 4K version and play it in almost identical fashion as if I was to go on with my PS5, go to my local brand new game store.
Yeah.
Spend £50, is it?
Yeah, I think it was, yeah.
For the PS4 disc.
Yes.
In 2 months.
Yeah.
Put that in and then it will backwards compatibly play that on my PS5. But I've had to spend 5 times the cost to do that, and I have to wait until October.
Yeah, and it's not the same like resolution and frame rate, is it?
It's like
crazy. And what would happen if you put the PS3 disc in?
Nothing. It just says cannot read this disc.
Mad, isn't it? Absolutely crazy.
It's absolutely crazy.
And then one thing I wasn't even aware of, which is mad as well, like just quickly touching on the Games Pass thing again, what I loved about it was we were looking for co-op games. So I downloaded the Halo collection, like 125 gig or whatever, and we played it for like probably about half an hour. I went, yeah, this sucks, doesn't it? I'm sorry, I know there's a big Halo like fan base, but you know, I loved it when it first came out, Halo. Yeah. But playing it now, like, because Christina was like, "Oh, she was like, I've never liked Halo," so I was like, "Oh, play it for me, please," you know. So we put it on. And then after half an hour, I looked at her and was like, "This sucks, doesn't it?" So I just uninstalled it. Didn't have to pay for it because it's just part of the.
What's great now as well is that you can relive Army of Two again.
Yes, yeah, because it's on there, and Christina actually had the discs as well. So not only is it on Game Pass, but Christina's got the physical.
I'm going to send her a message and make you play it tonight. It's a co-op game.
I know. Yeah, but do you remember the live stream? We started playing like Half-Life like after about 20 minutes.
I think it's the only game we actually gave up on.
It is, yeah. It sucked that badly.
Yeah.
It really did. But one thing I really liked is that, let's say you were playing a game on the Xbox and I wanted to play something else, or I was, right? Instead of having to like shut the system down or, you know, shut the game down or whatever, it's got quick resume, which I just thought, oh, that's the same as PlayStation 5, right? Where
like
you know,
sleep mode.
Yeah, like sleep,
yeah.
and you just load it back up and it's there. No. This like takes a snapshot of the game, and you can have like multiple games open. Literally press the Xbox button, just click on the game, and you're instantly loaded like within a second into your save where you last left off. So you could go back to home, load another game that's on there.
Yeah.
And this is activated by default. So you don't need to like go and fiddle around. This is just part of it. And it's just mental. Couldn't believe it. And you can turn the system off and it still remembers it. So then you can turn it back on and just go straight back in. So you don't have to like load the game, go through all the screens.
Yeah, the menu screens.
Go to the menu screen.
Yeah.
No. You are literally as if you just went to the toilet and came back. But it could be like 2 days later. Like madness. Absolutely insane. And also when the thing was off.
I don't want to be wrong about this.
I turned the system on from being off. About 3 seconds it took to get the screen into the Xbox Home.
How loud is it?
It's silent.
Shut up, all right? No, it's loud, isn't it?
Even
it's really
with,
loud, like the
even
PlayStation.
with the disc, I thought, I've downloaded it with a retro game.
Yeah.
If I take the disc out, will it still play it? No, it still needs to read your license from the disc.
Right, okay.
You can't hear anything. And it's half the size of a PS5.
No.
I was shocked because I've always imagined the Series X being as big as a
it was
PS5.
like a fridge. That was the joke.
That's the joke because it's just a big square thing, right?
Yeah.
So the PS5's up here.
Yeah.
I thought the Series would be the same.
Yeah.
It's not. It's about that big.
Why is the PlayStation so big then?
I've no idea.
What's inside it?
Too many non-backwards compatible games that it's eaten. I've no idea. But
I really didn't want to be wrong about the
either.
Xbox. I ignored it and probably a bit like sticking my fingers in the air like, no, I don't want to.
I think I was the same just because I had that thing of, I've got a PC, I don't need it.
Yeah, there was a bit of that.
But the convenience of it is so much easier.
It feels like you've made the smart choice here, and I don't want to admit it. And it also means that at some point you're going to convince me to go out and spend £400 and buy one myself.
Aren't we doing that after this episode?
Oh no. That's what credit cards are for.
Yeah. Well, I saw the stack of Xbox games you've been slowly collecting since Friday.
Well, there's the comedy of it, isn't it? I do have not a lot, not compared to the PlayStation, but I have a bunch of old Xbox games. I bought them with the intention of starting to collect Xbox games as well, and I never kind of followed it through. But like I said earlier, we went to our local games exchange shop.
Yeah.
And the original Xbox and Xbox 360 games, I would say average at £1.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I was stunned. Like, if we had more time, I would have just been like, in the basket.
You could get one of everything.
Yeah.
I reckon you could get one of everything in there. And there was probably maybe 200 games, like separate titles from each generation.
Yeah.
And I don't think you would spend much more than £600.
Oh, easily.
Which, when you think about it, that's pretty insane.
It's ridiculous. Yeah,
you would have a bunch of FIFAs in there, though.
Probably, yeah.
Probably don't want them.
Probably. But that's the thing, and that's the thing with Game Pass that really ticked me over the edge. So Starfield was the icing on the cake, but all of these other things have been like creeping up on me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what made me pull the plug. But that fact of I don't need to spend 70 quid a game to play it for half an hour like I did with the Halo collection to go, you know what, I don't like this. I can spend 10 quid a month and access 500 games. And with the fact that Microsoft are now acquiring or still in the process of, Activision Blizzard, all of the Call of Duties, everything else is going to start coming over and they're all going to be day one.
Day one Xbox Game Pass.
It's just ridiculous.
And it's not necessarily that these, like Starfield's obviously exclusive to Xbox.
Yes.
For now anyway. It may change.
That's
I'm hopeful, right? It's not just that that's exclusive. It's more that because Blizzard and Activision takeover, they've had to say that Call of Duty is going to be available for at least 10 years. It's more that you can play it day one as part of your subscription already.
Absolutely.
That just makes it a no-brainer
to
download the game and play it.
Exactly, yeah. And the preload's up. Do you know what I mean? Like I've already got it installed, even though we were like over a week out.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy. But I love the fact that you've got that streaming thing and the kind of no consequence playing these games.
Yeah.
So I was downloading loads of random stuff and just giving it a go. Thought, yeah, that's rubbish. Delete.
Yeah.
You know, whereas I wouldn't feel like I could do that elsewhere.
Well, you can't.
Because you can't, can you? And to be fair, thinking about it, I didn't even need to download them. I could have just streamed them for all 15 minutes that I actually played.
Yeah.
And if I did enjoy it and go, you know what, I really clicked with that.
Yeah.
Then I could back out and download it. How easy is that? Like, and the expansion slot is just a plug-in
For the hard drive.
For the hard drive.
Storage expansion.
Whereas the PS5, you've got to dismantle it.
We were talking about this earlier. It's actually quite weird when you think about it. The PlayStation expansion feels more like what I would expect to see on the Xbox.
Yeah, because it's more like PC
I
oriented.
take the chassis off and I have to put in an NVMe drive and screw that in.
And the right
very specific one, has some heatsink, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that feels more PC-like, and the Xbox one feels more PlayStation-like. Like, just this approved drive, and I just slot it into the back.
It in the back, yeah. And it's the same exact architecture as they use natively in the Xbox, so you don't need to be transferring games around. Do you know what I mean? You can just plug it in, and it will work as if you were using the internal hard drive. Madness.
Well, there we go. I'm about to be £400 worse off. And, I was wrong about Xbox. Were you wrong about Xbox too? Let us know in the comments below.
And I'm really happy that I...
Andy's happy that he's wrong about it.
Yes.
And he hasn't stopped talking about it all day. That's why I didn't like Xbox. They always tell you why it's better. And he's turned into it.
It's all right. I'm still playing all three.
You've got the Holy Trinity. I said that, didn't I?
Yeah.
You sent a picture and I was like, you got the Holy Trinity.
That's the not so holy quadruple.
What's the fourth?
Steam Deck.
That doesn't count.
Steam's crowbarring its way in now.
It does,
isn't it?
I guess. Yeah, it's a separate system, I suppose.
And when I think of PC gaming, pretty much every game I own is on Steam.
Yeah. I hate you. If you've got to the deep end with us and you hate Andy too, then make sure you rate the podcast.
Oi.
It really does help us out. And if you're on YouTube, them buttons below mean a lot. Press them all, apart from the one that's thumbs down. That will just give you another video of us. Yeah, that was really good. And before you go anywhere, there's this thing.
Woo!
This is probably another great video that you've not watched yet.
Absolutely.
About us talking about stuff.
Yeah.
And then there's Andy.
Yeah.
Probably talk about Nintendo things.
Possibly. Or it might even be AJ on the PlayStation channel, crying about why he didn't have an Xbox.
That's my next video. Just crying. I don't have an Xbox. Anyway, until next time, we'll see you next time.
Bye.